Hi, I'm Lori Fagan. Are you positively living life? For those of you with sharp eyes and ears, you'll hopefully note the minor difference between this and the last Positively video. Previously, I talked about living life positively, while this one is called Positively Living Life. While it may seem minor to merely move one word in a different direction, the meaning is major. As some of you know, one of my many email signatures lists me as a serial entrepreneur. I didn't make it up. It came from another serial entrepreneur woman who perhaps has as short of an attention span as I do, which is one reason I like to do so many different things. I currently operate, to varying degrees of success, 4 different businesses, each with its own website. After selling our newspaper almost 3 years ago, I have a fiber and jewelry business called Fagan Designs, which has been going for about 15 years. I had to start it to support my addiction to fabric and thread. Then there's Art Online AZ, started after we closed a contemporary art gallery in downtown Chandler in 2010, so I could still promote art and artists. I'm also a jazz singer with Lori Fagan and Friends. And as a writer of crime fiction with my debut novel ready to come out this year, I have readlorifagan.com. Some people ask, what don't you do? To which I reply, I don't do windows and I don't do toilets. Then the next question is, how do you do so many things? The short and practical answer is schedule, schedule, schedule. I have detailed to-do lists in my computer for each of my businesses, plus for the house, my son, my late husband's estate, yes, of which I'm still dealing with, and some personal to-dos. Now, if it makes it onto my electronic calendar, which is synced with my laptop, iPad, and phone, I figure I have a fighting chance of actually getting it done. If it doesn't happen that day, through the technology world we live in, I can simply drag it to another day. But if it's not on there at all, for me, I know it won't get done. But there are to-do lists, and then there are goals. Yes, I even include takeout recycling and car wash on my schedule thanks to the repeat event, which can be set electronically for those daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly items so I don't have to remember them in my head. But setting goals is very similar, only there are usually more to-do items within each goal. So to create a line of jewelry for holiday sales, for instance, I have to schedule design time, then a shopping trip to make sure I have all the right materials, and then a series of studio time to actually create the work. Obviously, to write a novel includes even more to-do items: researching, outlining, writing, editing, proofing, publishing, marketing, etc. But when you break them down into smaller chunks, it's not quite so overwhelming. So living life positively is just that. Taking each day and living it as optimistically as possible. But positively living life is very different. It's living life to its absolute fullest. Not just talking about, but actually doing those things I've always wanted to do. There's a wonderful George Bernard Shaw quote that I've always loved, which in part goes, "I want to be thoroughly used up when I die, for the harder I work, the more I live." Life is no brief candle for me. It is a sort of splendid torch which I have got hold of for the moment, and I want to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it on to future generations. So positively live your life, set and reach your goals, and be another splendid torch to inspire and encourage others. Until next time, positively live life.